سعدت النهارده بزياره المرشحات لملكه جمال البحرين. اسعدني وجودهم معانا في سمارت ترين دبي، اسعدني اسئلتهم واللي هم بيحاولوا اللي هم يساعدوا الاطفال المولودين بالشفره الارنبيه. في منهم اول مره يسمعوا عن سمارت ترين، في منهم فعلا عارفين عن سمارت ترين وعن معاناه الاطفال واسرهم. بحب اشكرهم جدا النهارده على زيارتهم لسمارت ترين دبي. شكرا جزيلا.
Since 1999, Smile Train is focused on one serious but solvable issue, providing the same opportunities for the millions of children around the world born with clefts as those born without. Using the Teach a Man to Fish model, we empower local medical professionals to perform cleft surgery and provide comprehensive cleft care in their own communities. The commitment of thousands of local medical professionals in more than 90 countries around the world makes it possible for Smile Train to train others, creating a long-term, sustainable system that goes beyond surgery, providing our patients with the nutritional support, speech therapy, orthodontics, and other types of personalized care they need to truly thrive. Through this effective approach, with roughly one cleft surgery every 5 minutes, performed by more than 2,100 local surgeons every year, Smile Train has quickly created more than 1.5 million beautiful smiles, making both these children's lives and our world a lot brighter. Smile Train, changing the world, one smile at a time.
Hi everyone, I'm Jess. Before speaking, I just want to thank Fifi and Troy and everyone who's involved with the Smile Training organization, because what they are doing basically is so beautiful and amazing, and how they are treating the children and trying to help them. And us as humans, like, we give and we try to help as much as we can for those poor kids. So I just tell you a brief about my experience when I went to the Philippines and actually met those beautiful people. It was overwhelming. I really was looking forward to do that, and as soon as I went, I got so emotional. Seeing them in person is something else. Like, I've read a lot about them, I've seen it in like social media and all of that, but I didn't expect I'll get this emotional when I see them. Because not only that, seeing them and just like and hearing the stories, it's not easy. And I'll share some of the stories they told me. And like, I know she briefly mentioned about Smile Train, but like there is like around 540 kids born every single day with clefts, and they help around 90 plus countries with clefts, and mostly in the poor areas in the countries because their family cannot provide for them. And the cost for the surgery is really little compared to like us and those families. And as she said earlier, it's only take 45 minutes to change someone's smile forever, and that's something beautiful, you know. And when I went there, I saw some of the kids. They were going that already waiting to go, like already went to the surgery, and then I went to the other side for kids that didn't yet go to surgeries. And I remember there's one kid. There's one kid, like, I don't know, it's just like touched something like inside. It just like made me cry because he's not only having this genetic problem that is cleft, and he also was an orphan. And the story about him that he was abandoned because of cleft, and his family didn't want him, and they thought like he's a monster or whatever, and they got rid of him, and then they put him in an orphanage, and then they took him to do the surgery, and you can see the sadness through his eyes, and it was so sad. Like he's a kid, but you can already tell there's like too much in him. It just like I don't know. It was so hard for me to watch him, and I have his pictures in my social media that I posted and I talked about, and till date I just like always remember this kid. And there's other kids that were like so beautiful and smiley and bubbly, but then some of them like crying and grumpy because they were going through pain. Also, when like people that have cleft, because it's like, as she mentioned earlier, we really don't know what's the cause of that, but like this caused them not to eat properly, not to speak properly, and then not to like hear and all of that. And I actually met one of, in the hospital in the Philippines, I met one of the, like he's like around 20 now, like he did the surgery in the hospital and he's all grown and he's really well spoken, but you still can tell that it's hard for them to like pronounce words or like talk properly, but he's such an amazing kid. He's like smart and he really works so hard and he's like all smiles, you know. I just wanna say that not only me, but all of us, since like we have this platform and like we have voices, and especially whoever gonna be the winner, not that you are Miss Universe Bahrain, the new Miss Universe Bahrain, you walk on an international stage. You have a voice bigger than anyone else, and use that in such a good causes such as Smile Train, and support these children, because it doesn't cost much. It's like you can donate like even for like $50 or less or more, like whatever you can, and then you can help the children, and maybe when you spread awareness and post it, some other people see it. So we need really to spread awareness, because in the Middle East or in our region it's really not really known, and you can see a lot of kids that they are like teenagers now and they didn't go through the surgery, and when they go to school or in publicly, when they get bullied or they get hate because of their appearances, it's really affect them. And also one story that I got really touched by, it happened in India. There's a grandma who has grandchildren, and the child was born with cleft, and she actually killed him and threw him in the trash. And then after that, they gave birth to another kid with cleft. And then when they know about the cleft surgery, and then when they did the surgery, and when that happened, she actually cried that if she knew that it could be fixable, she would try and, you know, help the kids. But like that's why I feel like it's important for us to spread awareness, because kids are dying, you know, like kids with clefts are dying, and we can I'm sorry. We can help a life, not only change a smile. So I really feel like it's really important. And yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, really. Thank you so much, really. I like. That we always see a happy stories with the cleft, or when the child receives a forever smile, and the second child father, the mother, the entire family, they smile too. And of course, all of us will smile. That's why I would love to share with you a story about one of our patients. She's named Zina. Zina from Africa. She's number 100,000 in Africa, yes. She's 3 years. Now I will, yeah, you can see it on the screen. Now I believe you would love to make anything for those children. That's why the next activity, I believe you would love it. Now we have something you will do for children born with a cleft. We will give to them after they receive a forever smile. After they get the surgery, we will give to them a bag with your painting this bag. I will show you the screen. Okay, so after they get the surgery, you will give to them all the smiles are beautiful. Call it ابتسامات جميلة. We'll give to children in Egypt. That's why we made it in Arabic. So after they receive a forever smile, we will give to them this bag, and feel free to say anything like "God bless you, we have a beautiful smile," because it's a message that even if you're born with a cleft, still we have a beautiful smile. So I will give you this watercolor, and again, for you to write something and to sign your name, and you will be really happy with that. And after that, we have number 3, which is every 3 minutes, I mean, it's born with a cleft. We would love you to raise awareness about those children, to let people know that every 3 minutes a baby is born with a cleft, and most of them they cannot have surgery because they cannot afford. And that's we need all the people to know that. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much. Thank you.
السلام عليكم. عملت هذه الشنطة للطفل المميز اللي بياخذها. أنت جميل وقوي وروحك هي اللي بتخليك جميل.
My message to the child receiving this bag, firstly, is I apologize. I'm not much of an art person, but I tried my best, and it says, look at your smile. So I hope this does make them smile, aside from obviously the surgery that I'm sure would have already changed their lives. and to keep strong and understand that we all go through adversities in life, and it's how your attitude is towards it that really make all the difference, and that everything is going to be fine. So that's my message to them, and I hope they really do love their new smiles. Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations on the treatment, and my message to you is always remember that you are truly loved and keep smiling. I hope that you go through the world with confidence and happiness.
Hi, I'm the one who made this bag for you. My name is Evelyn Khalifa. I want you to smile always. I know your smile is so beautiful. Always think about it and make everyone happy by your smile.
حابة أقول لك إن ابتسامتك تعني للعالم كله. أنت مميز، قوي وجميل.
I love you so much. You're gorgeous, just the way you are. Keep on smiling. From Bahrain, and أنا بحبك أوي يا صاحبي. ضل مبتسم وأنت قوي جدا وبحبك.
I hope this bag makes the kid that gets this, makes their day, you know, makes them feel better, makes them smile, at least puts a smile on their face is what I'm aiming for. Like, I want them to see this and feel good.
Hi everyone, so today I did this artwork with Smile Train organization. I'm so happy to do that, and it just reminded me a lot of the Smile Train patients and when the time when I visit them, and I love to do such a thing, and I wish like we can interact with them and actually do artwork with them. However, I just tried my best and I put some like motivational like words, and I think, and this is a reminder that you are beautiful no matter what. You'll always have this beautiful words to remind you. Like, I did my best. It's not the best artwork. However, I made sure to write the most important thing, that your smile is beautiful. Every one of us has like special smiles, and I'm so happy that the kids and the patient of Smile Train are actually getting the chance to get a new smile that will change their lives forever. And those beautiful smiles that lighten up our words, and I'm just so happy. And yeah, we love you. Bahrain love you.
أنا جدا سعيدة أن أنا زرت مؤسسة سمايل ترين، لأن هي تقدم خدمة إنسانية عظيمة جدا بحق الأطفال، وتزرع السعادة في قلوبهم وتخليهم أكثر ثقة وأكثر جمال. فجدا شكرا حق سمايل ترين لأنهم قدموا لي الفرصة أن أنا أتعرف عليهم، لأنهم يقدمون الدعم المعنوي والنفسي حق الأطفال.
It was definitely educating and it was heartbreaking at some point, knowing the stories of people who do not know more about this and how they treat people with this condition. It was so heartbreaking that people get abandoned because of how they look like or a condition they have that they don't know about. So it was definitely educating and definitely a lot of new information, and we understood that, this could be treated in 45 minutes. And it's important to be kind to one another because you never know what someone is going through on the daily basis. 5 minutes of being mean to someone can ruin their whole day or their whole life. So I just want to thank Smile Train for this amazing opportunity. Them raising awareness just means a lot, especially to people who go through this on a daily basis.
To be honest, I never knew about this thing before. I didn't know that there's a lot of conditions and everywhere. So I'm so happy to get to know more about Smile Train, and I wish I can do something more than coloring.
Smile Train أنا وايد مستانسة، وصراحة ما أقدر أوصف شعوري. شعوري وايد مستانسة ومو قادرة إن أنا أشرحها، وكان شيء حلو إن أنا كنت جزء من هاي العمل الجميل.
Today, I'm again made sure how it's important to increase awareness about such important thing as, for example, cleft. and I never thought about how the our external beauty affects internal health. And for kids who don't feel happy or insecure, it's very important to feel happy. So I'm very happy for and glad for Smile Train, who provide this opportunity to make them just happier.
Coming here to Smile Train today is really exciting. You know, I have researched the topic this morning, and before I didn't really know much about it, and I knew about it, but I didn't know much, and I'm happy that I came here today and got to know more about these children and what they had to go through. And truly, I'm so happy that Smile Train is providing this opportunity for children to get this treatment without the heavy cost. And it's just so great that they get to be able to smile confidently throughout their life. Thank you.
I've kind of always heard about Smile Train, but today was a day that I really got to hear the stories. And I believe so much in the power of storytelling, because it can invoke emotions, and only through emotion can we really learn to take action. And so this has inspired me. From the moment that Afaf was even introducing, how these treatments, how these cases are treated and all of that, and the situations that take place around the world with the kids that are born with cleft palates, I was already in the brim of tears. It's very emotional, even hearing Jess's story when she visited Philippines, and it just is something that will make you cry. And I'm so glad that I got to experience this, and I'm so thankful for Smile Train for doing this for years now, and all the smiles they've created around the world. And I look forward to being able to share the message on my platform, because I would definitely want to make a difference and help create more smiles for the children. Thank you.